how to be consistent, whether it's physical exercise or eating healthily or doing activities in your business. Consistency helps you to get the results. Wherever we're putting our focus in the moment determines where we're going. Wherever we're putting our focus, whatever we're thinking of, is the direction we're going in. And that happens in two main ways. The first is as we think about something. So let's say, for example, physical exercise. Let's pick that one. As you think about doing the exercise, if your focus is on how much you don't feel like doing it or what you would rather be doing instead. So let's say you're thinking of going to the gym, you're thinking, I'm tired, I don't feel like it, I've got so much else to do, that kind of thing. Then your brain is literally producing stress chemicals in that moment, perpetuating that feeling of, I don't want to do this. So the direction in which you're going is more of, I'm not going to do this. Your brain is drawn to the danger. So if you are feeling like, I don't want to do this thing, your brain is going to go, oh yeah, no, that's not a good idea. So the first tip for being consistent is to adjust your direction, adjust your focus. As you think of doing the thing you want to be consistent with, in that moment, correct your steering. As you think about it and you're thinking you don't want to do it or you'll rather do it later, deliberately and intentionally choose to focus on the end result or something or someone who's going to benefit from what you're doing. So in other words, something in your business, let's say you're wanting to take certain action and you're wanting to be consistent about it. Instead of thinking, I should do this thing, I'm supposed to be consistent, I'm supposed to do it, all of those kind of negative thoughts, think of one person out there who's going to benefit from your business. And think about how they will feel. You're not doing this thing just to do the thing. You're clearly wanting to achieve a certain result. And what's the end result of that result? That's what will give you the momentum of being consistent, rewarding yourself with dopamine. And the way to do that is do the thing and then afterwards congratulate yourself for doing the thing. And it may seem funny at first, it may seem awkward at first, but do it anyway, because as you do that, as you think, yes, good for me, I did that thing, even if it's just a tiny thing, this is about getting your brain to connect that activity with feel-good chemicals, including dopamine. And as you do it more and more, do it throughout the day, the next day, as much as you can, you are literally in real time connecting those neurons and adding dopamine to those connections so that eventually when you think about doing the thing, you'll be feeling excited and looking forward to it. The unconscious part of your brain is constantly referring to unconscious childhood memories that are proving your self-image and worldview, and that will be having an impact on how consistent you're able to be or not. So the other two pieces are temporary. They'll help you in the moment, but to get the permanent changes, you need to change your brain's GPS so that you reach the destination that you want to get to. The issue, the resistance to being consistent may not be about the topic that you are inconsistent with. So it may not be resistance to being consistent. It may be unconscious resistance to getting the final result that consistency will get you to. So for example, if you are trying to be healthy and you're wanting to be consistent with physical exercise, it may be that the unconscious part of your brain is referring to unconscious references that prove that it's unsafe to change in whatever way you want to change, to be fitter, to be slimmer, to be healthier. And it won't make logical sense because the unconscious part of the brain can't use logic or reason. As far as success goes, it may be that the unconscious part of your brain is referring to the fact that it's not safe to be successful or it's not safe to be seen or heard. It's going to vary from person to person. So every time you think of being consistent, of doing the thing you want to be consistent with, your brain's referring to the fact that it would get you different results to what you've always had. And the brain is constantly trying to keep us in alignment with what's always been, not with what we consciously want.